The air over the West Philippine Sea splits with a thunderous sound not heard in a generation. The sonic boom reverberates across the waves, startling fishermen and echoing off distant islands, a powerful reminder that the skies above the Philippines are alive once more. 20 brand new JAS-39 Gripen jets, flying in tight, disciplined formation, slice through the humid air with precision. Their arrival marks a historic moment as the Philippine Air Force unveils its most advanced fleet yet, a symbol of progress and renewed strength. Their sleek, aerodynamic frames glint under the tropical sun, a stark and unmistakable contrast to the aging aircraft they replace. The difference is not just in appearance, but in capability. These jets represent a leap into the future, leaving behind decades of outdated technology. This is not a drill or a parade. This is the dawn of a new era for the Philippine Air Force. The jets thunder down the runway and soar into the sky, signaling a transformation in the nation's ability to defend its airspace. On the decks of naval vessels and along the sun-drenched shores of Palawan, eyes turn upward, filled with awe, pride, and hope. Children point excitedly. Elders remember quieter skies, and everyone senses that history is unfolding above them. The message is clear and unmistakable. The Philippines is reclaiming its skies. The sight of the flag, waving as jets roar overhead, stirs a sense of unity and determination across the nation. For the pilots, this flight is the culmination of years of rigorous training, sacrifice, and anticipation. Each one knows the responsibility they carry, not just as aviators, but as guardians of the nation's sovereignty. They are the first of a new breed, highly skilled, technologically adept, and entrusted with some of the world's most advanced multi-role combat aircraft. Their confidence is matched only by their sense of duty. Each maneuver is executed with precision, a testament to both the pilot's skill and the Gripen's legendary agility. Loops, rolls, and sharp turns demonstrate the aircraft's capabilities, inspiring confidence in all who watch. The roar of their engines echoes across the archipelago, from Luzon to Mindanao, promising protection, vigilance, and sovereignty. It is a sound that reassures citizens and warns would-be aggressors alike. This is more than a military upgrade. It's a statement of national will and determination. The ceremony marks not just the arrival of new jets, but the beginning of a new chapter in Philippine defense. The balance of power in Southeast Asia begins to shift. With these new jets, the Philippines asserts itself as a capable and modern force, ready to defend its interests and contribute to regional stability. The Gripen brings technological sophistication the Philippines has never possessed before, a true game-changer. Advanced avionics, radar and weapon systems put the nation on par with its neighbors for the first time. To allies, it signals readiness and a commitment to shared security. To adversaries, it is a credible deterrent, a clear message that the Philippines will defend its skies and its sovereignty. The roar of the Gripens is the sound of a country investing in its future and standing tall. It is the sound of ambition, resilience, and national pride echoing over the capital and beyond. The sky is no longer a vulnerability. It is now the Philippines' first line of defense. A shield of steel and resolve that will protect the nation for generations to come. This acquisition is historic. For the first time in nearly 2 decades, the Philippines possesses a fleet of supersonic multi-role combat jets. The jetless era that began in 2005 is over. The Philippines, once unable to patrol its own airspace, now has a powerful remedy to its long-standing vulnerability. The arrival of the Gripens closes the technological gap, transforming the Air Force into a credible, modern force. The Philippines is no longer a security liability, but a proactive contributor to regional stability. This move strengthens ASEAN and signals a commitment to a rules-based order. The Gripen is more than an aircraft. It's a symbol of national resurgence and self-reliance. By securing its skies, the Philippines protects its resources, trade, and way of life. The Gripen deal is not just a purchase, it's a turning point for the Philippine Air Force, a critical step towards securing the nation's skies and future. For decades, the Philippine Air Force relied on aircraft that belonged to another era, flying relics of the past that were ill-equipped for modern threats. Its main interceptors were actually advanced trainers, not true fighters, temporary stopgaps that could never fully address the country's defense needs. Tasked with defending a vast and strategically important airspace, the Air Force struggled with outdated and insufficient tools, leaving huge gaps in national security. Foreign military aircraft routinely entered Philippine airspace, often unchallenged, highlighting the urgent need for credible air defense. Out at sea, Filipino fishermen faced constant harassment from foreign vessels, while patrols could do little more than observe and report, unable to prevent or deter these incidents. The absence of a credible air deterrent sent a dangerous message, effectively inviting further encroachment and undermining national sovereignty. Territorial disputes in the West Philippine Sea only escalated as larger powers rapidly militarized nearby islands, shifting the balance of power in the region. Relying on diplomacy alone proved ineffective, as words could not match the show of force by neighboring militaries. The urgent need for modern jets was about more than just technology. It was about national survival, protecting citizens, and maintaining the credibility of alliances. The Philippines' outdated forces strained its defense partnerships, making it harder to contribute meaningfully to joint operations and regional security efforts. Modernizing the Air Force became essential, not only for self-defense, but also to become a stronger, more reliable ally in a rapidly changing security environment. The acquisition of the Gripen finally allows the Philippines to pull its weight in regional security, signaling a new era of capability and commitment. This marks the nation's shift from vulnerability to active participation in peace and stability, showing the world that the Philippines is ready to defend its interests and support its partners. Why the JAS-39 Gripen? In a market of powerful jets, the Swedish Gripen is the smart, strategic choice. Designed for efficiency and resilience, it fits the Philippines' needs perfectly. The Gripen's advanced radar, electronic warfare, and secure data link turn each jet into a flying command center. It carries advanced weaponry and seamlessly switches between air, ground, and maritime missions. Its flexibility is unmatched. It can operate from short, makeshift runways and requires minimal maintenance. For an archipelago with limited infrastructure, this is a massive advantage. The Gripen is affordable to buy and operate, crucial for a developing economy. Offset deals with Saab bring investment and technology to the Philippines. The Gripen offers world-class capability without breaking the bank. It's a pragmatic, intelligent choice that prioritizes long-term value. Securing the Gripen deal was a monumental task, fought not just in budget hearings but also in the intricate corridors of political power. Every step required careful negotiation, as leaders weighed national priorities against limited resources and competing interests. The price tag for the Gripen acquisition was one of the largest in Philippine defense history, making it a focal point of public scrutiny. It demanded not only political will, but also a new level of fiscal discipline, as officials worked to justify the investment to both critics and supporters. The government had to convince lawmakers and the public that this was a necessity, not a luxury. Public forums and media briefings became battlegrounds for ideas, as leaders explained how modern air defense would protect the nation's sovereignty and future. Creative financing and offset agreements were crafted to ensure that economic benefits would flow back to the country. These deals promised new jobs, technology transfer, and growth for the local aerospace industry, making the investment more palatable to skeptics. The deal was framed as an investment in both national security and industrial growth, with officials highlighting how a stronger Air Force would also drive technological advancement and economic development. Political debate was fierce and often emotional, with some lawmakers and citizens arguing that funds should be directed toward social services like education and healthcare instead. Proponents countered by making the case that security underpins all development, emphasizing that a safe and stable nation is the foundation for progress in every sector, from disaster response to economic growth. Diplomacy was also key, assuring ASEAN neighbors that the deal would not upset regional stability, while negotiating with Sweden's strict export controls to secure the aircraft and technology transfer. The successful deal stands as a triumph of fiscal management, political negotiation, and diplomatic skill, showing what can be achieved when national interests are put first. Ultimately, it sets a powerful precedent for future defense modernization, signaling a new era of strategic investment and national resilience. Acquiring jets is just the first step. The entire Air Force ecosystem must modernize. Airbases need upgrades, hardened shelters, longer runways, modern hangars, and command centers. Training is critical. Pilots and technicians must master the Gripen's advanced systems. Partnerships with Saab and the Swedish Air Force will accelerate skill development. Building a robust logistics and maintenance pipeline ensures operational readiness. Developing local expertise reduces reliance on foreign support and lowers costs. Modernization requires new doctrine and strategy to fully leverage the Gripen's capabilities. Integration with ground, naval and allied forces is essential. The arrival of the Gripens must spark an upgrade in thinking, not just hardware. This is the foundation for a truly formidable 21st century Air Force. The Gripen fleet transforms the Philippines from a security consumer to a provider. The country can now contribute meaningfully to regional security and alliances. A stronger Air Force strengthens the U.S.-Philippines alliance and enables complex joint exercises. The Gripen's data link systems make it ideal for cooperative operations with ASEAN neighbors. Real-time data sharing builds trust and presents a united front against threats. The acquisition boosts the Philippines' diplomatic leverage in territorial negotiations. A credible military capability deters coercion and adds weight to diplomatic efforts. The Philippines can now forge deeper defense ties with other middle powers. The Gripen opens doors for collaboration with European partners. Diversifying security relationships makes the country more resilient in a complex region. Beyond strategy, the Gripen jets ignite national pride. Filipinos see their flag on advanced fighters, reclaiming dignity and confidence. For the armed forces, it's validation after years of sacrifice with outdated tools. The nation is investing in its defenders, boosting morale and recruitment. Overseas Filipinos share in the pride, seeing their homeland rise on the world stage. The Gripens are symbols of hope and a secure, prosperous future. They embody the spirit of a people who refuse to be cowed. As these jets soar, they carry the pride and dreams of the Filipino nation. On November 17, 2025, the Philippines stands at a crossroads. The Gripen jets are here, but this is just the beginning. The nation must act with urgency to build infrastructure, train personnel, and integrate these jets. Any delay risks turning billion-dollar assets into paperweights and invites renewed aggression. The world is watching as the Philippines consolidates its new strength. Sovereignty depends on controlling airspace and maritime territory. The Gripen fleet is the sharp edge of a national strategy for security and prosperity. This is a generational decision, one that demands unity, investment, and resolve. The roar of the Gripens is a call to action for a proud, free nation. The time to act is now.